Hello, everybody, and welcome in. Thank you, T-Bomb, for being first in chat. If you don't know me, I am Mercy from HereThereBeMonsters, and we are kicking off another Minecraft Monday. It is the 27th of September, and today we are going to install some quick upgrades to version 3 of the rose motif that we came up with during the stream last Monday. And then we're going to tackle the diagonal wall, which is a giant, the front wall of the castle. I don't actually know the exact size, but I think it's... I had to guess it's somewhere between 35 and 50 meters across. And of course, diagonals are hard to work with, so that's going to be interesting. Infinite Axe, thank you for being here. Lee, hello, hello, hello. Terry, good to see you. How's your weekend, everybody? Or how was your weekend? A lot of you, obviously, we've already talked to in the last day or two, but always happy to hear updates. And news things, let's see, Saturday this weekend, so Saturday the 2nd, I was close. Saturday the 2nd, we are no normal Twitch stream because we're covering a Valorant tournament. I'm very excited to be back for our 3rd Valorant tournament with the Affinity Gaming crew. This one's going to be a little bit smaller. It's going to be compacted all into one day, and the plan is for us to do to cover the whole thing instead of just the finals or like the semifinals and the finals like we've done before. So it starts at noon Pacific time. I know that's 1 hour earlier than normal on Saturdays, but we didn't get to pick the time. So starting on noon this upcoming starting at noon on this upcoming Saturday, the 2nd of October, we're covering a Valorant tournament, a little bit smaller with 6 or 8 teams. They're still kind of working on registrations, but it should be fun. And then depending on when it ends, if it ends early enough, we might do some 7 Days to Die after that. Hey, thanks for the reminder, Tig. Stop turning it on to top chat, YouTube. There's also a potato. Always good when there's a potato. Hello, Adam. Thank you for making it. Top chat is lame. Yes. There probably is some value to it, although I bet the algorithm's not great yet when you're in really big streams. But like, why is that the default? And why does it reset the default literally every time? Also, hi, Tig. Also, what did T-Bomb say? Blasted. Thank you for blasting that like button, sir. I hope everything's going well for you today. YouTube just... Well, that's interesting. The YouTube app on my phone just pushed me a notification for my own live stream. Like, thanks. Although, crap, I just noticed something. I think it called this... I think I forgot to retitle the stream. I believe it says part 5, but I do believe this is part 6. Let me fix that really quickly. I should probably tune into that one. Heard it's going to be good. Part 6. Yeah. Thank you. Fixed. And it didn't even reset me to top chat for fixing it, so that's good. Okay. Evan, hello there. How are you? Michael's here. How's your day, sir? How's your noggin? So actually, dang it, I should have stayed up there to show you guys what we're doing and why. But we're doing a real quick tweak from version 2 of the Rose Mosaic to version 3, which we designed kind of near the end last time. So version 2, I guess we don't have any version 1s currently installed. Version 1, I guess, never made it on the wall. That was just a test thing. So this is kind of version 2.5 because there used to be blocks around all 4 corners, and we noticed that we'd actually forgotten to do some of that as we went around the wall. But the more that we were looking at it, it was like, well, wait a minute. When you have the 4 corner blocks, it makes it look very, well, blocky. It makes it look very square. Whereas when we don't do that, it helps make the shape look a little bit more organic. Especially when you tie in the sides of the pillars that kind of create that cup. Oh, dang it. Of course, it's getting dark. Although it was not dark when I logged in for like once ever. So you're going to lose a little bit of the effect here. But we made 2 tweaks to the design. One is we added quarter blocks to the outside of the rows in addition to the how we have the little ones on the inside. So that way to kind of further get that rounded shape. So I think it looks really striking. And then you can just barely see it now because it's just gotten dark out. But we changed the backdrop for all of those quarter blocks to also being granite. So that way it matches the color scheme a little bit more instead of just looking like darkness. It's still kind of dark, but it's darker pink. So it looks more like a shadow within the rows versus just being black for no reason. So we're going to go around and install those on the other roses really quickly. It's a fairly, it only takes a couple minutes to do each one. And then we're going to start working on the diagonal wall. Where in the world did I put my bed this time? Where in the world is Mercy's Minecraft bed? Oh, it looks like somebody went around and did a little bit of terraforming here. I actually didn't mind the look of the old wall where you could see a little bit of the cobblestone foundation, but that's okay. We can, all of the terraforming in general is going to get tweaked several more times before this is done anyway. Evan, I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. Got my sleep schedule mostly fixed after how late Pixie and I stayed up playing 7 Days to Die on oh, I forgot we hadn't finished these yet. Or what happened here? Or did something get destroyed? I'm actually not sure. Oh, hello. Oh, no, that's right, because Aspen had to go. Well, let's go. We can... That will be pretty quick. But yeah, doing well. I got my sleep schedule kind of turned around. We had a really fun stream yesterday on Twitch. And off to the start of another week. I got some plans coming up for... so we've got the Valorant tournament this Saturday. Next Wednesday, we've got more Sea of Thieves with our guest stars. Next Wednesday. So Saturday, Valorant. Next Wednesday, more Sea of Thieves. This Wednesday, I'm thinking I might try New World because hopefully that'll be a few days after launch. So hopefully the servers might be a little bit more stable. Also, we're planning an interview for the month of October with James Concierge. So everyone can get to know him a little bit better on stream, and we can talk a little bit about our upcoming trip to Hawaii. I've not been on Minecraft all week. Yeah, I know you've been super busy, Infinite Axe. How are you doing? Apparently you can craft and stuff in your game. You just started a game where the economy seems a bit... Well, it costs a lot to break something down to components. Wait, for what, Adam? I don't remember what I was talking about when you said that. I apologize. I'm a minute or so behind on chat. Michael, I'm pretty sure I know why it's been hurting, and you're to blame for recent days. Poor medication management. Hopefully tomorrow is better, and etc. You missed a few days of one of them. Well, don't be too hard on yourself. I mean, it's a hard thing to keep managed. If you're much of a mobile phone user, for me, what I found works really well is setting daily repeating alarms. You're great at terraforming. Everything you make looks horrific. A fantastic horror terraformer. Terra horror? Nah, it doesn't really work, does it? Thank you, Evan. T-Bomb, YouTube just went live for you. That's phenomenal. We've been live for 10 minutes-ish. Oh, you only did that so there was a walkway. Got it. No, that's fine. Like I said, we're gonna do a once over. Like that'll be a whole project. Just like how we've spent 6 weeks so far, and we probably got another week or two ahead of us. So about 8 weeks to doing the walls. We'll probably we won't spend that long, but we'll probably spend 2 to 4 weeks doing like actually terraforming the outside. and you know, making the moat look a little bit more natural, etc., etc. T-Bomb, it's been a month for you. I was kind of wondering, but I know a lot of that is due to the fact, due to a combination of your limited gaming time plus 7 days to die, right? Sorry, it was vague. You were trying to figure out how it could possibly make any economic sense to break things down for materials and then pay crafting fees to make anything in The Witcher 3. There we go. That was the missing linchpin. Witcher 3. An Infinite Axe is exhausted. Well, are you at least happy with the state of the property at this point? Have we gotten that far? You don't really have time to play anything other than one game. Yeah, that's fair. Let's screenshot this rose and then place it on my other monitor just so I can keep track of what the upgrades are. But I'm pretty sure I just straight up remember, but just in case I need a reference. Yeah, 7 days has been absurdly fun. So Pixie and I know she mentioned it during yesterday's stream, but I know not necessarily everybody was at yesterday's stream, which is fine. We built that on the 12th. That's 2 weeks and a few days. Wait, we built what on the 12th? This extra sized rose? Oh, that was definitely during the last stream. Oh, I see what you're thinking of. You're thinking of when we built this wall. Yes, but I'm talking about the tweaks to the rose design where we added the exterior quarter blocks. That was last week. That was what we ended with. Was I was sitting there kind of like staring at it. Yeah, I was getting like design dumb. Granite. Oh, you were talking to T. Got it. Sorry. That makes way more sense. No, I'm not going to change it. I need to do it on the other ones. That's the only one that has it. So we have one partially completed rose, one completely unstarted rose, and then every single other rose that we have needs to be upgraded. So it'll probably be most of the first hour here, hanging out and chatting and doing that by the time everything's said and done. Do we have any more granite? Yeah, T-Bomb. We've talked about this before, right? It's one of my kind of like first world struggles right now as a content creator, is as the size of the community and the cohesion within the community has continued to grow, which of course we're extremely excited about. There's more and more chat that happens between the community that doesn't necessarily directly involve the streamer, which is phenomenal. Like, I'm super happy to see that. But it does result in me occasionally sticking my nose in where it doesn't need to be. Oh yeah, no. I'm not trying to fall on my sword and be like, oh my gosh, that was. Yeah, I'm not trying to make a big deal out of it or anything. It's just a funny. It's just a funny thing that every once in a while I kind of catch myself on. Usually after I've kind of gone what, and then occasionally I realize it on my own, or occasionally you guys fill me in of like, yeah, that didn't have anything to do with you, and I'm like, oh. But I'm not the center of the universe. There's some more polished granite, and we do have plenty of normal granite. I'm probably, actually, now that I look at it, I'm probably going to need a bit more stone. Stone brick stairs. Stone slab, andesite, polished andesite. Beds, wood. We might, all this might be outside the wall, ironically. But I might as well check everything while I'm here. Stone and cobblestone. Oh, wow. Okay. Nope. We'll go ahead and grab those just in case. And then, do we have a stone cutter in here? I think we took them all out. Yeah, it looks like we took them all out. Yeah, I figured, but I had to come in here for the granite anyway, so I might as well grab some so that way I don't have to double back later. Walks right past one. Yeah, but I knew there was one over here, and this is where I'm actually going to be working. Don't get me wrong, I am absolutely that forgetful sometimes. So it's worth the commentary. Just that time in particular was not what was happening. Okay, so really all we have to do, am I gonna be playing New World in 12 hours? No. Wait, it starts at 2 a.m. No, I may do New World for the Wednesday stream this week though. And I should say probably. We'll do New World for the Wednesday stream this week. Thought you were missing something obvious, but apparently in Witcher 3 vendors are always running a buy one, get a cactus free special. Yes, I'm very excited to finally get hands-on with it. The last 2 beta weekends, or I don't know, whatever they were calling them, that they did. Oh, that's right. We ran into this before. I have to destroy these. The last few beta weekends that they ran just did not line up with our schedule at all. And so we haven't actually gotten to test it yet. I think probably we get that out of the way. Really? Have fun with the building. You're going to be lurking because you're still zoned out. Hey, no problem, man. Thanks so much for coming by. Really appreciate you. I hope you can get some rest soon. Of course, it's about to be nighttime again, and I did not pick up my bed. There should be one over here still. Yep. Whoop, whoop. And what do we actually need to get? Well, I guess these need to get out of here because we're going to replace those anyway. And then that'll give me access to... Wait, was there nothing there? Oh, that was not the block I thought it was. Okay. That makes way more sense. I'm very confused about what I was looking at for a moment. Wait. You just made a metric ton of goulash? Awesome. What is happening here? Oh, God. Did we run into that last week with touching up the design and just totally not see it? Oh, no. We might have a boo-boo on our hands here. It's not, I mean, I think we can work around it. Yeah, we do. I think we can work this into the design, though. I think it might actually be kind of fun having some granite, like, in a pattern along the wall. So I don't hate it. It was definitely not fully intentional, but I think we can do things with it. Yeah, I think if we just do something like... Oh, right. Hollow wall. I was like, where's that going? You know, if we do something like this, and then just kind of make it like an alternating thing on the mosaic walls. If we do something like that, I don't think that looks bad. It actually helps break up the number of bricks a little bit. So I'm sure we'll go around and do you know, a version 2 of this as well, but I think something like this, just as a proof of concept of like, yes, we can keep going ahead with this design. They wait for 15 minutes to warm up, then add cheese and munch. I've still never had a goulash, so I don't understand. Wait, if you already made it, why does it need to warm up? Or you mean you like prepared it and now it's cooking? Hello, Candy. How are you? Well, I mean, if we're gonna keep this party going. We gotta do that. I want to pick up those blocks that we dropped. We don't have to fiddle with it a bunch. Yo, Cone. How are you, sir? Lost a cat? Like a cat got out, or just don't know where it currently is? Yes, okay. Oh, well, apparently that hit the other monitor. Because you add tomato soup as the last step, so that needs to warm, but the rest of it that you mix in is already cooked. Got it. Got it. I'm doing well, Candy. Thank you for asking. Babu's fetching. That's 2 so far. How many do we think that we get before she starts spazzing out and doesn't bring the ball all the way back? Step right up. Place your bets. Founder, yay, Tig. Hello. Is it Kalia? Is that how I say it? Lee thinks 3. Or is it Kalia? Well, welcome in. Thank you for being here. I am Mercy from HereThereBeMonsters, and we are working on updating. It's fine. Call me what you got it. Uh-oh. But which one? Kalia or Kalia? Sorry, I interrupted myself there. But we are currently upgrading some mosaics that we made a while back with a community member to kind of a version 3 that adds just a little bit more detail to the design. I'll do this. Kalia. Okay, cool. Well, thank you so much for being here, Kalia. I hope you're having a good good day, good start to your week so far. Oh. Oh, dear. I misinterpreted where we were completely. Whoops. Oh, that explains why there was so much dirt there. You're gonna be gone for a little bit eating your ramen. Okay, well, thank you so much for being here. Hopefully we will see you when you're done. Enjoy your food. Okay, so really this whole wall doesn't need to be here. Oh, cool. Well, love to get to know you a little bit more when you're back. But like I said, enjoy your food. No need to undo your lurk. Like here, perfect. And here. And then actually I could have made that a lot easier by getting rid of these first. Oh well. I'll get a pattern down as we go. I have the slightest guess that I know who this is, but we will wait. Hello, llama. I'm gonna pick up one of the beds this time. I'm gonna remember, and it's gonna be epic. We're gonna remember something for like 4 seconds straight. Woo! Look at us go. It only took like 10 tries. Where's the one that I'm working on? But will I use it? Yeah, I always use them. I just don't always remember to bring them. It's particularly when I'm doing building projects where I've got like a lot of different block types that I'm carrying around with me. That's when I get really bad about carrying beds. Oh, dang it. What is here? Oh, got it. Okay. So then what if we go... You're gonna be cooking goulash for dinner tomorrow? Nice. Oh, okay. Too far. But I think it's this one that we want. Nope. That's too far also. So it keeps going... oh, we actually might not be able to path here then. That needs to exist, and that needs to exist. No, we're still good. Now I'm invested in keeping this silly little project going. There. You're back! That is impressive. If you downed an entire bowl of ramen in like 2 minutes. I mean, no judgment. That's just awesome. Is that like the ramen equivalent of shotgunning a beer? Was that just like... I definitely eat ramen that way sometimes, so. Can I take these out? Ah! Excellent. Actually, that doesn't need to be there either, then. Exactly. I definitely eat popcorn like that. True. Oops. No, but you ate half of it. Got it. Got it. So, if you don't mind my asking, Kalia, how did you find your way here if it is not via playing Minecraft? Are you somebody that we know from Twitch? I think the answer to that may be yes, but I also suspect that you may be trying not to connect your name with your name. But you can eat popcorn in 1 second. Popcorn is so good. I like different types of popcorn as well, but just straight up buttered popcorn is so stinking good. Okay, so that one's done. That one's done. Did I already do this one over here? I did. Okay. Got it. No worries. Just as an FYI, you can change the name that is displayed on YouTube. But I won't out you or anything. Just want to say thank you for being here. And I hope you're having a good weekend, or I hope you had a good weekend. I hope you're having a good start to your week. We want these gone. And then I got ahead of myself, didn't I? Well, thank you. And you're welcome. Like popcorn with extra butter? Oh yeah. No, put as much butter on there as you can. When I'm not being particularly lazy. Oh, this is a better way to do those stairs though. Okay. Well, I went out of order, but then we found a better way to do it. So yeah, there's a number of ways to do it. You can just straight up change the name on your Google account. You can also make another account and like link it. I don't remember exactly how that part works, but I know that it can be done because I have that. Can I? Oh, fine. Hold on. You eat butter. Not really, but butter is your food god. I mean, name... I'm sure there will be some now that I'm going to say this all confidently, but name me one food that butter doesn't make better. I dare you. I mean, I guess I could just leave that hacked up now that I think about it. We'll just make this whole part here one level lower. There. Which is actually already the level that we made this anyway, so there we go. Consistency. Dry toast. But why would you eat dry toast when you could have toast with butter on it? So for those that aren't super familiar with Minecraft, there are spawning rules for monsters that essentially are based off of how much light there is. So with this little hollow wall project here, we want to make sure that there's enough light everywhere that like down here, it's probably too dark, that we're not getting monsters spawning inside the castle walls. Nothing. Everything is good with butter. My toast is a lifesaver sometimes. Okay, fair enough. Yes, as a I mean, not really medication, but for lack of a better word, as a kind of medicinal solution, yes, dry toast is acceptable. I thought we were just talking about intentionally eating dry toast. Okay, so that mosaic is upgraded. So really, I actually should be able to upgrade them all from the inside. I shouldn't have to go back out front, right? We just have to figure out... Oh, this will be interesting. Ignore the man behind the curtain. So I just have to figure out what they look like from behind. Is this one? It is. Ha! Oop, wrong block there, though. Well, actually, no, that's fine. That doesn't need to be there. No, that does need to be there. Dang. Have you ever tried playing Roblox? I have not. Minecraft was my first game. Well, actually, that's not entirely true. My very first game like this was called EverQuest Landmark. And I did a very little bit of that. But other than that, I guess I did a fair amount of that. But other than that, Minecraft was my first game like this. Oh. Oh. Wait, what? What's happening right here? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I actually didn't even know of Roblox until I started playing Minecraft. And then occasionally, because I know there's a lot of overlap between those communities. Then occasionally people ask me, kind of like you just did. That's really fun. There's over 100 games you can play, and you can customize your little avatar. Huh. Yes, you can actually customize your Minecraft person as well. Okay, why was this being... Oh, I see what was happening. So Roblox is kind of like Minecraft, but with more of a focus on... I was trying to place it on the wrong spot. I used to go here. Although facing the right direction. But with more of a focus on mini games. What sorts? That I cannot speak to. I will let Kalia speak to that. So these don't need to be here, right? Oh no, they do. Dang it. Okay. But these don't. No, those do too. It's this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Derp a derp a derp 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 derp. Okay. It took me a little while to figure out like what. Oh. What exactly I need to do when I'm doing these from behind. That looks, oh wait, hold on. Okay, I know why. Did I fix that on this one? I feel like I've still done something wrong here. Before we go around from and do inside only repairs on all of these, we're gonna do this one and then see if I actually did it right. Yes, that should be there. That should be there. Then we should have here and stair. And there. Or wait, no, but not that there. That needs to be you. Or wait, no, that was right. Doing good. Yeah. Can I hack out more wall here? No, I cannot. All right, so our little runway needs to be dropped down again. You are starting to see videos about I don't know what that is. My building skills are like your mom's cooking when you were younger. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I can see that going either way. Everything? I will give you a quick tour of the project after this as well. Since you are new. That's a good thing. Okay, well, thank you. And or nice recovery. Dang it. Not that one. Holy crap. That's very sad. I'm actually surprised that I hadn't heard about it, but that's, yeah, that's terrible. All right, let's go dig ourselves out of this in a good spot, and then we'll go take a look. Although there aren't really good spots. I feel like trying to do this in an effort to make it faster was not faster. Oh, don't crash me out. I clicked on something for a half a second. Oh, also it's nighttime. Because when is it not nighttime? I almost said an EverQuest in Minecraft. Oh dear. Well, this is why we double check things. Okay. I need to just do this from the front. So fun fact about me, for anybody that's new here. I struggle. I enjoy building and design work a lot, but I struggle sometimes with things like this because I have a minor disability called aphantasia, where I am not able to image things in my mind, and it can make doing things like working on the backside of a project very difficult because I have to go off of references for things. So I was close. I got those where I wanted them. I didn't get those where I wanted them. So I'm curious. You said that my building was like your mom's cooking when you were younger. Did your mom become a worse cook as you got older? You can't hear your little sister's crying about her tablet dying. Oh no. Okay, so all of that was too low by 1. Can I fix that from here? I don't think so. I have to go out here. How old is your little sister? If you don't want to say, that's totally fine. Four. Got it. Well, I think that's an appropriate age to have that response then. As long as the answer wasn't 24. Not shy about age. Well, some people are, so I try and be respectful. I'm not either. Okay, so let's give a quick tour of the project and explain what we're doing today as well. Let's get airborne here really fast. So, this is the Rose Keep. We started this as a project during a marathon stream on twitch.tv/HereThereBeMonsters with our community. You're gonna just say this. I don't know what that means. We did the entire layout of the castle in one go. We came out here, we scouted a spot, we found a nice flat area. It was just part of, it was like a 2 or 3 hour section of a marathon stream where we were playing lots of other games. So we came out here, we scouted out a relatively flat spot. We built the walls kind of around the existing terrain. So we tried to kind of shape it around the terrain as it was at the time. I still don't know what that means. I'm sorry. And then we did kind of like version 1 of the keep on the inside, where same thing, we kind of like shaped that around the terrain in the castle. And then we had community members build these towers for us as well, which I just noticed one of those is like 1 story shorter than the others. That's kind of interesting. I don't know how I'd never seen that before. And we built a stables, and then we came back and did a blacksmithy, and then we came back and did version 2 of the keep, and that was eventually how it ended up getting its name, because I was like, it should have a name. We should name the castle, or the keep within the castle at least. And so we came up with this design for the castle walls. And then I really liked the kind of pinkish red of the granite in the design there, so we decided to call it the Rose Keep. So now we've been going around and kind of doing version 2 upgrades of everything. So we have the keep is not complete, mostly done. Bobu is an exclamation of anticipation. Never heard that before. And Bobucks are Roblox currency. Huh. Okay. Your cousin who is a furry into your room. So now we're kind of on the tail end of our version 2 of the castle walls, where we're upgrading from, first it was all cobblestone. So it looked like this. Then we upgraded it all to stone bricks. And then now we're doing these pillars with these mosaics in the middle. So specifically what we're doing right now is there is a rose mosaic and we're upgrading them to version 3 like we have here. So let me see if I can find a version 2 that we haven't done yet. Since that one is now done, this one over here should be the next one. So this is what they looked like in version 2. So right now we're taking out the corner blocks to make it not look so boxy. And then we're adding stairs and these little corner wedges to help make it look more rounded. Probably should have just done that overview at the start anyway, because it's kind of good for anybody that's watching. Actually, I meant to close that in from the outside. Okay, so that one is done. Why does that still look so odd to me? Feels like there's still something wrong with it, but I don't know what it would be. Oh, it's the same as the others. Okay. Carry on my wayward son. You're gonna go play some Roblox. You'll get a notification if the stream ends or if we say something in chat. Well, I don't type really while I'm playing, but while I'm streaming especially, but obviously I'll be talking. So if you listen, if you're gonna hang out and listen in, thank you for that. If you're just gonna go full incognito mode, enjoy your Roblox. Thank you for coming by. So it should be this block, right? Yeah. Who has birds at the keep? Was there a bird? Did I just totally miss it? I need to just start breaking in that spot instead. It will be so much easier. Nope. Wait. Oh crap, that's normal granite. Wait, did I do that over here? You heard them make the enemy noise. Oh. Is that why this one was looking slightly different to me? Is this not polished? No, it's polished. Okay, so did I use up the perfect amount? Yeah, I did. Okay. So finishing that one was the perfect amount. Oh, right. Stairs. was the perfect amount of work to use up the last of the polish that we had. So I need to use the stone cutter over here to turn the rest of that into polished granite. Polished granite tomahawk for those of you EQ players out there. Boop. I'm curious, did somebody go back through? I don't remember the moat having this much flowing water. Did someone go back through and put a bunch of work into making the water look flowing? I feel like that has been improved. Okay, now where are we on this one? Okay, I have everything knocked out. I just need to place the granite that I just made. Got it, Anola. Oh. Oh dear. This could be one of the places where we've been hearing monster noises from. Like, what is this? It's a shape that's like made out of stuff, but there's nothing. I don't know. I'm confused. Like, there was a part of me that wanted to leave it alone because, like, those are definitely player placed blocks, but at the same time, they're not. Like, it's nothing. Very weird. Hello there. It's Dritch. How are you? Is that from a what? Wrong your Kale. Also, who's weird and why? Exactly. Thank you, Tig. You joined and I said weird. Ah. So we should be under the stable right now. Sorry for disappearing. Your small just has to... Oh no! I'm so sorry, Terry. What does that mean for your family? And you know us, no need to apologize no matter what, but that's certainly a good reason. Does there need to be a reason to be weird? Sometimes. But generally, no. Depends on how we're being weird. Can I breathe here? Oh, I can't. Nope. What? That doesn't count. What the heck just happened? I can't see anything. Hello? Oh God, that was terrifying. This little pocket. Okay, well, we can work on filling this in now so we don't get stuff spawning down here. You are on lockdown until your PCR tests come back at least, but 2 out of the 4 of you are fully vaxxed. Your eldest has had 1 vax, and the small is fine so far. You think that you may have had it back in March 2020 as well. Well, the amount of immunity that's built up by having COVID is actually really, really minimal and not an effective deterrent, is what my understanding of the science. But being fully vaxxed certainly helps. Well, thank you, Enola. It's only going to take me a few more minutes, like now that we know the extent of what needs to be fixed. But if you want to get on and just work on the wall, I certainly wouldn't turn that down. Your understanding is the immunity you can test for is low after COVID, but the ones we can't test for are unknown. I don't fully understand what you're saying. But yes, my understanding, yet again, do your own research, but is that you know, having the vaccine is whatever 99% effective or whatever it is. Not having the vaccine but having had COVID is like 20% effective or something like that. It's really small. But like I said, do your own research. Hashtag not a doctor. Ah! Stop to scratch my nose for 1 second. Gotcha. Man, that's brutal. I can't see crap without that. I don't know how I'm gonna finish fixing this. It's not necessarily a water breathe. Oh wait, actually, hold on. What if we do this? Then we push back where the water is. Yeah, we can do that. Although apparently there's a source below me. Dang it. There we go. Well, okay. Now we can see at least. We got far enough out here that we can see. That's all I was trying to accomplish. And her asthma has gotten so much better this year that you're hoping all is going to be okay. We will all be hoping for that together, Terry. I'm glad there's been improvement in respiratory health. This is definitely an important time for that. Oh, good. It's like, really? Well, of course, let us know if there's anything that can be done to support you or your family. All right. That mosaic is done, and we fixed the thing. That was definitely an unexpected find, but I suppose that's kind of like being a real life, working in construction in real life. Probably wake up 20 times to check on her tonight. I don't blame you. Also, is it nighttime as well, or just raining? I think it is both. Oh, that scared the crap out of me. No, I know, but that bed was so close. Oh man. So some of you may have been around when I mentioned recently that I have a call tomorrow with a Twitch staff member to discuss some, I don't know exactly what, but some things. I think it specifically revolves around the statistics that are given to creators and how useful those things are and how to like make it better. And I just grabbed my phone a minute ago, and I guess I'd set the reminder to go off one day ahead of time, but it doesn't show that in the Outlook reminder. It just says Twitch user experience call 2 p.m. and I was like, oh frick. But it's tomorrow. That was just a 24-hour reminder. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily going to result in any sort of like growth prospects for us, but that's fine. Not all things have to. It's a good opportunity. It may potentially lead to us having a more in-depth relationship with the Twitch user experience staff, which would be really cool. Maybe we could have some, like legitimate, like fairly direct input on like features for creators. That would be incredible. I mean, we're going to have that no matter what, just whether it's short term or long term, I guess is the part that's unknown. But even just short term, it's a really, really cool opportunity. Aspen is here. Hello. How are you? How was your bike ride? It'll be there and there. Can I get this to place? Oh, yes. Oh, that's so good. Oh, yeah. None of our... no, actually, T-Bomb's here. But for those of you that are BTTVers, which is funny now, that name applying to YouTube. But if you are a user of BTTV emotes, they are active on our YouTube channel now, at least theoretically. I've not tested it yet, but I did the thing, so. One of the things that I love about, right, Tig? What I love about design work is, like, constantly improving things. I don't know. It's fun to see the progress, I guess. It's kind of like starting to work out, right? BTTV stands for Better Twitch TV, which is why it's funny that it's now usable on YouTube. But that's where we get some of the emotes like Pepega or Five Head or Feels Birthday Man, or I don't know, Cat Jam, or some of the rest of those. Also, Aspen, if you've been typing, they don't appear to be coming through. Cat Jam. Did it work? I don't actually have the browser extension. You don't either. You just like typing Cat Jam. Cat Jam is fun. It does work. Yes. I'm wondering if maybe Aspen can't hear me. Hello? What, Terry? Okay, so they have all been done minus the two that are missing. I don't know what to do. Yes, I see the sign. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. That's kind of fun. I actually didn't know you could do that. You can make those cool signposts like you see where, you know, this many miles to this street or to this city in this direction, etc. Oh, and she's gone. My guess would be that she didn't have the stream on. If she's able to play, I want to let her do the roses. But if she's not able to play, then obviously I want to get them done. Welcome home, Lily, and thank you. Enjoy your dinner. If T-Bomb is still here, do you have any idea what's going on? Maybe what we'll do while Aspen is sorting that out is sorting out whatever's going on is we'll do our workout break. That's great, Terry. So yeah, let's do that. Let's have a workout break. Actually, I'm gonna potty break, I think, before we do that. But before we do the thing, some info. two things. One, if you're not sure why we do workouts, other than just generally they're healthy and, you know, generally good for you, we accumulate workouts when people support us financially over on twitch.tv/HereThereBeMonsters. So we take some time throughout the week, and we always do it live on stream, so that way nobody ever doubts that we're getting anything done or anything like that. We just don't want to avoid the drama on that. So we're gonna take a quick I'm gonna take like a 2-minute potty break, and then when I come back, we're gonna take like a 10-minute workout break, and then we're gonna get back in on the project. Hopefully by then Aspen can sort out whatever's going on with her stream or her Minecraft or whatever. The other thing was for Tig, and I was gonna message you, but I figured you'd be here. I did tweak the taking out of the -10s out of plank, because and then I put them in, and then I took the 10s out of flights instead, because even though plank looks like a terrifyingly large number, if you think of it as 5 seconds per thing, you know, because that's how it's comparable, right? Like 5 push-ups is equal to a 25-second plank, so 1 push-up is a 5-second plank. If you divided this number by 5, it comes out to, I don't remember, 1,700 or something like that, which is still less than the newly double reduced flights. So I put them, short version, I put the -10s that you took out of planks back in planks and took them out of flights, because flight, even with that, flights is still the highest number of reps. But that was the only thing. I debated about whether or not to even say anything, because I didn't want it to like sound like I was like criticizing you for what you did or anything. You were super helpful yesterday, and like everything else that you did was perfect. When I looked at it today, I just decided to make that like judgment call, and the only reason I even wanted to say anything is just so you didn't look at it and be like, uh-oh, what happened? Like all the numbers are wonky. So that was what happened and why. But no one tends to want to do more than 60 seconds in any workout contribution. But that would be the equivalent of 12 flights of stairs, and we don't tend to get people that do a lot more than 12 flights of stairs in one go. So okay, that does make sense. Yeah, I'll think about it a little bit more. I mean, it's easy enough to flip-flop back and forth if we need to, right? Anyway, I'm gonna take like I said, just a real quick, like a 2-minute potty break, and then I'm gonna come back and we're gonna do some workouts. Enjoy the tunes. All right, I'm back. I have a quick history lesson for all of you before we do a workout. Also, hello, Glenn. How are you? So, I have not verified this, so possible fake news warning. But according to this random person on Reddit, a town in England named Berwick-upon-Tweed was at war with Russia for 113 years. In the 17th century, the town was given the status of being within the United Kingdom, but not of the kingdom. Basically, Berwick would be listed separately from the rest of the UK in parliamentary documents. Entered the Crimean War in 1853. When the UK declared war, the phrasing was Victoria, Queen of Britain, Ireland, Berwick-upon-Tweed, and the British dominions upon the sea. But in 1856, Berwick was not mentioned in the Treaty of Paris. Finally, in 1966, a Russian diplomat signed a peace treaty with the mayor of Berwick. The mayor humorously remarked, "You can tell the Russian people that they can now sleep peacefully in their beds." Amazing. I love history. All right, let's get some workout music. Get some hype bangers. Black or brown today, guys? Thinking there's an issue with my in-game chat. Aspen's messages aren't showing up on my screen. Oh, weird. Okay. I'll turn my Minecraft off while we're doing the workout then. And I will that way I can reopen it freshly. I'm trying to get in a better habit of when I do my bicep curls. So when you do any resistance type workout, right, you want to try and apply the same amount of work in both directions. So when I lift it up, obviously I have to work my muscles really hard, but I want to make sure to not just let it fall down. I want to lower it back down. I've been slowing down my curls just a little bit, which in general is just more work anyway. And I'm trying to really focus on making sure that I'm working equally on the way up and on the way down. Also, while I'm talking, am I keeping perfect track of how many? No, but I have a pretty good idea. I think I'm on about 25. In my head, I count each and every single one, and then I have to divide by 2 because we only count full reps, like so both. It's just significantly harder to do that way. Let's see, what else can we do standing up? I guess squats, right? Of course, my lady. I'm gonna try and go for a longer plank this time. 100-second plank that time. It's definitely starting to get harder at the end. These Lego sets are bagged. Yeah, some of them, I think it's that one's actually worth like 150 bucks now. Yeah, so most of my sets are built. This one I had actually bought back when I was a department manager at Walmart, specifically with the purpose of selling it. And I bought a couple of sets back then because it was rare that Lego was on clearance, and every once in a while they were. But I had two, so I decided to sell one and keep one. And then Pixie was like, yeah, let's totally build these. And then we haven't done it yet. So we will eventually. Dual PC streaming is rather a mind-warping experience to learn and understand. Yeah, it depends on how much you want to mess with stuff like voice meter and whatnot as well. I found it easier to just create workarounds to not need to include voice meter in it. But I know you already use voice meter, so that part actually probably wouldn't be too much harder for you. All right, what do we want to do next? Do I do crunches or do I do push-ups? Yeah, you definitely can. Well, so I don't have experience with capture cards, but I would imagine it would be more or less the same thing as far as how to exclude that sound. Do you do crunches next? All right. It's insane how expensive per piece Legos really are. Got to be a heck of a markup. Yes, but also you got to remember they have, I don't remember the exact statistic, but Legos manufacturing tolerances are like some of the most precise in the world. So they have a lot of they probably have a lot of waste in that way. And then also obviously they have to be marketed and shipped and all that stuff. Yes, let's do crunches.
I can't go back there.
Do you get notifications when something gets delivered to the PO box? No, I tried to turn that on, but apparently that service is not available for PO boxes, unfortunately. Risque up short shots. I mean, I have it's probably fine. If we were on Twitch, it would definitely be fine. Like, I have jammer type undies on right now, so like it's not like there's a risk of full exposure or anything, but I try and be extra cautious when I'm on YouTube because I don't know their standards quite as well as the Twitch ones. All right, just push-ups. Maybe we'll do some flights at the end of the stream, but as far as what I'm going to do right now, push-ups. All right. That's good. Slightly longer than I intended, but this is a cool song. I don't recognize this one. Called Vitality. That's fitting. Twitch doesn't even know their standards. Well, I mean, sort of, yes. I feel like I'm just a bit overlit. It's really hard to get all this dialed in, especially because Pixie's complexion is so much different than mine. So it looks so different on camera. Set the ISO. It's not that. I put in a bit of compensation. Oop, too much. We're not all the same. True. True, it's just hard to get everything dialed in. It's a little better. Ooh, that looks pretty good, right? I feel like maybe a little bit more color saturation. I don't know. My shirt is like borderline over exposed as far as color goes. I feel like my skin is like pretty good to maybe slightly underexposed. What if I do this? Oh god, that's not what I wanted. Sorry. If I do this, that made it worse. Do that. Okay. Turn this down. Oh, not that far. No, unfortunately. I wish. That's a little better. I think that's better. I darkened it up a little bit and reduced the color saturation just a little bit. But what I do is it's just like for the microphone settings. I can make it easier to switch back and forth. We're just still kind of getting things dialed in. Yeah, that's better. Do we have a mod that is able to do IOU things, or do I need to do IOU things? You is here, but are you... But are you stream elementable? All right, well, I'll let the two of you have a pistol duel or something to determine who's going to do it. But it was 25 curls, 100-second plank, 20 squats, 40 crunches, and 15 push-ups. Ow. Really? I've actually gotten to the point where I can do sets of 20 push-ups relatively comfortably, which I'm super excited about. But I don't do that after I've just done weighted curls because it's too much. I did that once a week or so ago, and I had to take a couple days off. It was too much strain on my arms. So curls and then 15 push-ups is a good, like, that's still a hard, because when I do 20, like, I'm just, as far as arm workouts, I'm just doing 20 push-ups. I'm not doing any curls. Doing 25 curls and then 15 push-ups is a stretch, but pun intended, I suppose, but is doable. 25 curls, 100-second plank, 20 squats, 40 crunches, 15 push-ups. Correct. And thank you. Yeah, how many things did I do? So that 25 curls, 100-second plank is essentially 20 things. So that's 45, 65, 105, 120 IOUs. Not a bad little session for what? That was probably like 15 minutes. So almost 10 per minute. Once you take out moving camera and chair and whatnot, and fiddling around with that stuff. Do we know, T-Bomb, did Aspen have to go? I'm assuming she probably had volleyball. She's not on anymore. Ah. Never mind. Hello. Can I see you type? I do see you now. Excellent. Woo! How is the bed floating? I don't actually know. I mean, in general, Minecraft doesn't have fall physics for blocks, but you leave the roses. Okay, so I don't know if you saw or if you've had a chance to take a peek yet, but we did make a small tweak to with a version 3 of the rose mosaic. So I can go through and do the version 3 tweaks after you do the other one, or you can do it. I'm fine with either. Oh, no, sound like Boss Noss. What's the tweak? Well, come over here and you'll see. So we noticed last week, after you logged off, that when installing the roses, some of them we had done polished so deep slate. Wait. Did one of you just go to Twitch and trigger that? Well done, whoever that was. Phenomenal. So there used to be polished deep slate in the corners around the flowers, but when you built some of them, you didn't do the polished deep slate. The sound effects on Twitch is what they're triggering, Lily. So after I did the Boss Noss noise there, then somebody went and triggered So Good. So we were looking at it and it's like, well, we actually kind of like the rose without the polished deep slate in the corners, because it makes it not look so blocky. It helps it make it look more rounded, especially when you take into effect the, the way that the pillars kind of like close in at the tops and the bottoms. So then as we were fiddling with it a little bit more, we noticed like, wait a minute, we can do quarter blocks just like we did on the inside of the flower. We can do quarter blocks on the outside of the flower as well, and then help make it look even more rounded. What do you mean it's too far back? Yeah, it just looks dark because of the way the lighting works. So yeah, so we changed the background is no longer deep slate. So we took deep slate out of the corners. And then we replaced most of the deep slate backing with polished granite. And then we added the stairs on the corners where the old deep slate used to be to help make it look more rounded. I don't understand what you mean when you're saying it's too far back. Hello there, Kalia. Yeah, I don't think we... No. We don't want it out that far. We're not trying to make square corners. That's the whole point. We're trying to make the flower look more rounded and less like a plus. Too low. There you go. So yeah, when you stand back and look at it now, that makes it look more round. Oh yeah, I meant to change the music back. Too chill now that we're not working out. Chillax. Relax. I mean, I like the song. I'm not working out anymore. Also, there's a drowned coming up on you. Although he's not climbing out of the water. I don't get it. You bred one of the blue axolotls and then kept breeding them, and then you got 13. Then you summoned to drowned, and you were left with 5. Oh no! I think I'm pretty sure they do fight. I think we've seen that before. But so yeah, if you want to do those last 2 roses or finish the one and do the other one, if you're not like super confident on the version 3 updates, I can go back and do those once you place them. Or if you want to just do the whole thing, like, either's fine. Also, whoever that was that thought to go and trigger so good, like that was really quick thinking. Like that was right after that was like, I don't know, that was within 15 or so seconds of me making that sound. And then you would have had to have gone to Twitch and done that. Like, GG. Did I not hear the second sound? I did, yeah. But I mean, that could have been you going to do it after you heard the other person do it. So I wasn't sure if both were you or not. So Enola, for you, we need ideas. We need to figure out what we want to do for the diagonal. Got it. Yes, GG. You got to go for practice? Oh, okay. I will do the roses then. Thank you for coming and hanging out, Aspen. Have a good practice. Wait. I think... There we go. And or Enola, while I'm finishing this up, if you want to work on the gatehouse, I know we never got the gatehouse done quite the way that we'd talked about. Dang it. You want to go to sleep, but your doctor literally told you to go to bed at 10. So you wake up at an actual reasonable hour that's not 5. That sounds like very reasonable advice from your doctor. Really? I mean, if 5 a.m. is when you need to be up, there's nothing wrong with 5 a.m. But if you're just waking up at 5 and then spending like 3 hours scanning social media, you're better off sleeping until 7 or 8 and then getting up and like doing daytime things. Oh, you guys, I just remembered I have Zots. Dang it. Well, I guess we haven't really built one from scratch this way yet, have we? So that block needs to not exist, and that block needs to not exist. Well, and actually, same with these. Oh dear. Actually, okay. Yeah, that completely changes the construction process. Because we want party. We want party. We want party. What, these two? Yes, although now I can't jump out. Gosh dang it. correct. And then these two. Wait, what? Wait, that can't be right. Hold on. What have we done here? Isn't waking up naturally at 5 a good thing? I think it certainly can be. But like I said, only if that's what you're used to and that's what you need. Oh, I see what happened. I was like, there's no way. I haven't been knocking out floor for that. No, it's because that needs to go here. That's what was wrong. Yeah, there we go. We fixed it. You also got a job. It has reasonable TM hours Monday through Friday. Wait, Monday through Friday plus Saturday, Sunday? That's just every day. That does not sound very reasonable. Why would anybody work 7 days a week? Self-aware wolves. Dang it. It's a service industry job, but the hours are not flexible. Huh. Same place, different department. Oh, so the one that you... Okay, cool. Yeah, so the one that you applied for here a little while ago. That's awesome. Congratulations, Potato. When do you start? That came out like a have you met Ted? Wednesday. Wow. I'm so jealous when I hear stuff like that because the HR department in my old job was so asinine as far as their requirements prior to working. It would literally take for entry level positions like first job, like hiring like 16-year-olds kind of thing. I mean, and everybody on up, but like people like that who have no work history and whatever, they would make them wait. It would take, in order to get all the pre-work requirements done, literally took, it depended a little bit, but anywhere between like 1 and 3 weeks. It was so ridiculous. I had people literally quit before I could get them working. And then they're like, oh, why are you having trouble staffing your department? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. I couldn't possibly come up with any theories as to why that's a problem. You're paying them. It costs $250 to get the job because you have to get the certification. Plus it takes like somewhere between a week and a month to get through the class, depending on how often the class is taught. So you wait for, let's say, 2 weeks plus $250. Then you interview. Then the job makes you wait for another approximately 2 weeks before they'll start paying you minimum wage. Yeah, I wonder why we're having a staffing problem. Four months and negative $250 before you even start working. Ridiculous. Or not 4 months, 4 weeks. Sorry. Good morning, Cyber. How are you, my friend? How was Icarus? No, never mind. That was fine. There we go. Ah! Oh God, why is this? All you have to do is get some anti-slip black sneakers tomorrow. Nice. Hope everything goes really well for you. Oops. Actually, what I should do, I should do these corners now. That's the big brain play. When they're easy to get to. Okay, and then I should be able to place like all of the granite pretty much right now too, yeah? It'll be here, 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 here. Oh no, but I won't be able to get back out through that hole if I do. Dang it. Alright, well, I'll have to go back in and get that. Anola's doing is sleeping. Sleeping on the job. Tired. Nope. Let's see. How do I actually... No. I guess I kind of need one there, don't I? So what are your grand plans for your week, Cyber? On this wonderful Tuesday morning. Oh, whoops. Or the wrong one. There we go. There we go. Now it's all done. Although I'm going to run out of granite right before the end here. F. But I believe Enola, yes. Well, hi. Ferns? Ferns are pretty. Back on your phone, you might fall asleep watching. No worries. You feeling okay, Candy? Ow. Oh, we even already have some stairs made. Nice. Don't have to craft anymore. Oops. Different games, different buttons. I just tried to 7 Days to Die run, which of course is walk here. Not a lot. Working in office again until you deploy back to the isolation hotels in late October. Introducing a work colleague to 7 Days to Die, so you're running through the basics. It's hilarious. Nice. Nice. I forget, were you there on would have been your Friday night when Cardinal Zen raided us? Or were you gone when that happened? I saw that. I felt so bad for Amlast and Junior. They just bought their 2-pack on Steam on Thursday or maybe Wednesday night, and then it went on sale on Friday morning. It was like the biggest of the payest of hands. Yo, Colder, thank you for that follow. Hope you're having a good start to your week. Appreciate that. I realized because YouTube is kind of delayed in its reporting that was probably like 5 to 15 minutes ago. So if you're still here, thank you. Just a quick about us. I am Mercy from Here There Be Monsters. My wife Pixie and I share this channel and a Twitch channel called Here There Be Monsters, and we stream Minecraft on most Mondays and Fridays. So here on YouTube, that's why it's in red. So if you like Minecraft and you like YouTube, you can find us. We started about 2 to 2.5 hours ago, and we usually go for 2.5 to 3.5 hours. So whatever time like 2.5 hours ago was for you, that's approximately when we start on Mondays and Fridays. And then all the purples there are in Twitch. So with that behind us, we can start brainstorming ideas. What in the world do we do for this diagonal wall? Flash, I think we're ready to take this down, right? This doesn't need to exist anymore. I don't know if I'm going to do it right now, but just in general. So here's kind of what I'm thinking. Oh, wait, Enola. I just saw what you were doing. We might want that wood to be jungle wood. It did go on sale again, yes. Well, we've got to think about what we want this design to be. Because what might look kind of cool here is to leave, because originally my plan was to try and do something with each of these diagonal, pillars. But like, I don't know what we could do that would look cohesive, because there's not that many of them, and diagonal design is really hard. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, kind of depending on how we want to define that, on each side. So like we could come up maybe with some sort of diagonal mosaic, but what we could potentially do instead is treat the gatehouse like a giant pillar and make the gatehouse out of some combination of blackstone and or granite, and then maybe do the roof in maybe jungle. Can't see your messages now. What the heck? No, I could not. I can voice chat if you want. Because we've kind of done that on some of the other diagonals anyway, right? So that would be following kind of the same design principle as what we've done previously, like here, where we've got just pillar, diagonal, pillar. And this one isn't even that much bigger, right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So what we're talking about doing would be 8 instead of 6. That's really not that much bigger of a diagonal space or over here than it is over here. So I think we do the gatehouse, maybe just the top part, maybe down here. But I think that goes in Blackstone. So then the question becomes, if we do that in Blackstone, what if we do the roof? What if we do stone roof instead? What if we do polished granite roof? Because that's one of my concerns is right now, if we do a jungle roof for the gatehouse, it's going to blend in too much with the keep behind it. What if we do stone roof? Then it's kind of its own mosaic, sort of. Well, remember though, it is like polished granite has a very flat texture, whereas deep slate brick, well, is, you know, it's a brick texture. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Lily. So doing some portion, I'm not sure if I would want to do. What do you mean, Tig? Well, either way, you're probably best off not trying to do the roof right this second until we figure out what we want the rest of it. So there's a few ways I could see this working. Oh, smooth granite looks pretty chunky to you. Got it. So we could do just like this, right? We could do deep slate pillars all the way from ground to top. That might look a little monolithic, but then leave the gray in the middle. So you get kind of like a cross section of, you know, like where the wall crosses the gate houses. Or we could do this whole thing, essentially everything here in a Blackstone, whatever one exactly we decide to use. Or we could do like an arch of Blackstone. I don't think I'd like that one though. The rest of it's too geometric. The other thing that I just noticed too, as far as doing the gatehouse goes, and maybe it's easier to just get invoice. Maybe you already have. Do we have any of that to... yeah, no, we still have deep slate. That side is not done yet. You have no idea what needs to happen there. Wait, what side where? Yeah, hold on. Let's just get invoice really quick. This will be easier. I'll get my headset on and get invoice after we sleep here. Hola. Okay, so when you say that side is not done, what side is that side?
The inside.
And what is not done about it?
Oh, I have like just the whole inside. I know there's like that little peak that comes out of it, but this whole thing needs to be reworked to actually look right.
I mean, I don't know. I don't think the kind of like 3D arch looks bad. But what I was actually going to talk to you about is another thing that we need to do before we start roofing is, remember on the front here, we want the gatehouse to stick out by 1 block, like it does on the back.
Ah, okay.
So that'll completely throw off the roof, regardless of color and material choices. But yeah, I'll go and grab various deep slates and whatnot so we can also experiment with color. Hey, Savast, how are you, sir? Okay, so we have some cobbled deep slate. We have some deep slate tile. We have some deep slate brick. But we don't have... Oh, never mind. There it is. Okay.
Oh, it's in the shulker. Okay.
Too much stuff. Well, I'm gonna have to dirty up the shulker for a little bit. Actually, we just need another chest here. I have wood. Let's just do that.
Here's a whole box of wood.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my gosh, that's okay. Really, game? Did that need to be so hard?
Yes.
I mean, of course the answer is yes, but good, albeit a little guilty for having to cancel your Patreon sub. Oh, you know my take on that, man. However long and however much you however you can support, we are grateful for however and whatever you do. Absolutely no need to feel guilt for that. Another thing that we've said time and time again, but it's worth reiterating, is we never want anybody to celebrate us at their own expense. It is much more important to me that you are living a good life first and foremost. Of course, man. I do appreciate you letting me know, just so, you know, I mean, it's like, not that people are obligated to, but, you know, it does eliminate wonder. So the communication is appreciated, but no need for anything beyond that. Why do we have so much? Oh, I see. I guess I'm actually not gonna need that for right now either. If you're gonna do it, if money's an issue for you right now, make sure you do it in the next day or two if you haven't yet, because obviously next month is gonna get processed soon. I mean, you've got a couple days. You don't have to do it like right this millisecond, but trying to do a better job at the communicating. Yeah, dude, it's a lifelong pursuit. Besides, this will also just make a little bit more internal space in the gatehouses, and then we can potentially do something fun like put some armor stands or like a little bit of decoration in there too. Yeah, of course. Just do it by the date. Today's the 27th. Technically, it just would have to be done before the 1st. It probably processes at like midnight, 12:01 a.m. on October 1st, which is Friday. So for me, just if you need to play it close to the chest, I would just make sure it's done by Wednesday, just in case that gives them a whole extra day to process it.
I would also actually look into TOS because some places need like a week of notification.
Well, I mean, nothing you can do about that at this point, if that's true.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure, I mean, in general, stuff with Patreon's pretty instant, so. Checked Instagram, and apparently the name Savast is taken. Dope. I feel that, man. Here There Be Monsters is taken too. I even messaged the person. No response. They have like no posts or one post or something like that and like 2 followers. So it's a totally dead account, but
Can't message Instagram themselves.
Well, so the only situation under which they'll give an account, where they would give it to us is if I can like essentially make a trademark claim. So at some point, it probably will be good for us to do that, to actually trademark our name. And then, yeah, at that point, I can reach out and essentially, like, you know, file the trademark equivalent of a DMCA takedown, and then they'll give us the name.
How wide do you want the gate, basically, the inside?
I think the existing width is fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I think any bigger than that, and it starts to become kind of like, do you want them to ride an elephant into your castle?
What if I do want to into the castle?
Yeah, and especially since we're going diagonals, right? If we were flat, I'd say maybe 5 might look nice, and then we could do, you know, different things with arching and whatnot. But because we've already measured this out diagonally, and I'm pretty sure it's already even on each side. Let me double check that. But 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh dear, wait, is it not? Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, when I fixed the wall, it might have screwed it up a bit.
12. I'm just gonna count absolute corners instead of trying to subtract stuff. So 12 on that side. 1, 2, 3. Freaking. No, restart. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 13. I think it actually is 1 wider on this side. But it's a little hard because of because the corners are different, right? One of them is an inlaid corner and one of them is not.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, hold on. Let me count again. From the corner that the stairs at the top of the pillar is touching. That is 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And on this side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It actually is not even. That being said, being off by 1 isn't super critical, so I guess it depends on how that affects the design. Because it's, you know, it's big enough that it's not obvious. If it was like a 4 and a 5, it would probably be pretty obvious. Kind of like what I was talking about with the bubble, right? I want to fix the part that's wrong on the top now while it's still big enough to not be obvious. I think it actually screws up the gatehouse if we try and make that an odd number, because then 1.
You're always going to have an off number on the gatehouse unless we pull down a wall for the gatehouse itself.
Yeah. No, I think we leave it. But it's an even 25 total. Yes, it's an even quarter of 100. Nailed it. You feel like people take names they see on other platforms as a form of trolling. That absolutely is a thing. Not even necessarily trolling, but people will snatch up names and then try and sell them back to the person. Which, I don't know, I guess you could call that trolling, but I don't know, I think profiteering is probably...
How is that not seen as blackmail?
Right. But in at least in the case of ours, Here There Be Monsters was taken, like, that name has existed on Instagram longer than we have existed. You're internally screaming at your cat, just eat it. She's staring at she-lobs. You tried. You're going to lurk on your tablet. All right. Oh, hey, all your messages just came through. Hilarious. Well done, Minecraft. Yeah, as soon as I woke up on the bed, it was like, bam! There's like 7 messages or whatever it was. So another thought here too is, do we want the entire, like, do we want the pillar that's below it and the gatehouse on top of the wall to be made of the same substance, or should the pillar be one and the gatehouse be another?
We can look what it would look like if the pillar on top was made of something different, and then see if it's just too much doing it all the way up afterwards.
Yeah, because that's my suspicion. Is I think if we do this massive, because what is this? This is like 12 high or something, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Yeah, 12 and then roof. That is going to be a huge pillar of blackstone. Or deep slate, I guess, but whatever, same difference. So maybe that's how we tie in the color, is we do the pillars out of blackstone and the gatehouse out of granite. The other opportunity, or the other option would be there are multiple types of deep slate, so we could do just 2 different types of deep slate. What would probably look the best for that would be deep slate bricks for the pillar, for a number of reasons. And then the gatehouse out of deep slate tile, because the deep slate tile is essentially just the same pattern, but smaller bricks. Those 2 would probably look the best together. The other thing to consider would be if we want to do anything with a foundation. If we wanted to like do cobblestone foundation, you know, for the first few rows for the cobblestone part, and then do like cobbled deep slate as like the foundation under the deep slate bricks. That might be too busy though. That might be introducing too many patterns. Yeah, why don't you grab some granite, both polished and not, and just let's start with that, because that's, since there's almost nothing up top right now anyway. All right, Savast. Oh, and we probably would want windows in the gatehouse too. That'll help reduce how chunky that looks right now a little bit. Yeah, because that's way too chunky. Why don't we go... Ooh, nope. Yeah, take out the square in the middle, if you will. The diagonal square, whatever. Okay. That has an idea. might be able to tie all of the things together a little bit. Ah! Apparently I was not all the way up on the tippy top.
Warning, scaffolding does not connect to actual building.
No, I know. I just, I wasn't, I tried to walk, like parallel to the wall, but I wasn't. Apparently my feet weren't up all the way on top of the top level of scaffolding. Oh. So then I just fell through it. Okay. So what is this? This is 4 wide. What if we do something like...
I mean, you could make it 3 wide.
That's true. Man, everybody's pronouncing it wrong, though. It's like a horror movie, though, Tig. I can't do it every time because then you expect it. Gotta leave you wondering when it's coming. Can I have a little bit more polished granite? Just like 10. Close enough.
It's a multiple of them. You're fine.
I guess I kind of have to do it this way, don't I? It's the easiest.
That looks nice. Looks weird though to have a gatehouse with a hole in it, though.
Well, I mean, it's like you would have like that's where the guards would like yell down at you from. It would be in the gatehouse.
That's what the sides of the gatehouse are for.
Yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah, I'm just trying to think because it just looked very monolithic when it was completely filled in. But yeah, you're right. They'd walk out into the middle. Too bad there's no good way to do murder holes in Minecraft. So, okay, no. Let's reverse it then. If we want to fill it in all the way, let's go a like picture frame of the granite. And then the inside 4 blocks as the deep slate tile. Does that make sense?
No.
Okay.
I think I understand what you're saying, but no.
Oh wait, sorry. Yes. No, what you're doing is right. Yeah. Really? No. At least not with that deep slate brick. Let's try that same configuration, but with polished deep slate instead. Then it's polished on polished.
I'll be back in a second.
Yep, no worries. No, it's just Yeah, polished granite's just too chunky. It works really well as an accent, but it might look a little bit better if what was underneath it was actually the deep slate bricks. So if we actually deep slate the pillar itself, but I have some. I can go and cut some more really quick. At this point, I might as well bring this stone cutter over here too, because this is where we're gonna need it. It's a cool song too. Digging it. Quick thing here, which is actually I don't need to do that on computer. Do that on my phone. Set myself a not a reminder, an alarm for my Twitch call. Oops.
Watch out, Mercy.
Yeah, I had my phone in my hands and had the menu open. Thankfully, with full diamond armor on, it's only like half health.
Jeez. What about diorite?
That could be interesting. That is part of the design as it stands. I mean, not that you can see that from out here, but I think polished diorite is going to be the same problem that we're having with the polished granite right now. I think it's just going to look really chunky. So it might need to be a tritone solution, but I think it's also just being hard for me to completely fill in the blank here until we actually build the wall below it out of blackstone, so I can see. So let's do you. Oop. Do half pillars at a time so I don't lose track of what I'm converting and screw up the wall.
I don't know. I'm quite partial to this crafting block pillar.
Nailed it. It really ties the whole thing together.
I mean, if you've been anywhere near my house, you know how much I love crafting, building things with these blocks.
Oh, there's some great stuff you can do with it. It just doesn't fit this.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, a lot of the coolest like vanilla builds that I see in Minecraft do like outside the box uses of things like crafting tables, blacksmith tables, that kind of thing. That does change it a bit. That does make it look not quite so silly chunky. Still not sure if that's what I want, but
it looks like a billboard now.
It does. It does. That obviously would be helped by roofing it, but Yes, it does look like a billboard.
I think if we were to do that, we would need to put those bricks like right under the polished granite.
I don't follow.
Like just a line of the black bricks under the polished granite, so it doesn't look like the polished granite's coming out of nowhere.
Got it. Which ironically was kind of the look that I was wanting, as I want the gatehouse to kind of like stick out, but we can definitely see what it looks like. Where did that other brick even go? I just placed one. Is there an extra brick somewhere? I placed 4. No, maybe it just like didn't finish manifesting. Does help a bit. The only problem with doing something like that, though, is then I want to do this. Or whoops, not that. To like even it out. Which isn't terrible, but it does make the entryway really small. If we're gonna do something like that, then I think we have to make the actual gate one wider on each side. I don't think the tiles look different enough when used in conjunction with the bricks.
I honestly think the issue just might be the granite.
Yeah, I was just I mean, obviously it's like kind of fun if we can tie the color design together that way, but other than that, I was just thinking it's going to be too, like, if we just make it this big 12 high 3 wide black pillar, like, it's just going to be huge.
I mean, we can make the roof out of granite.
Wait, I suggested that and you were the one that said no.
Yeah, because it's but it might work.
You did deserve that, Tig. Welcome back, Terry. What about the black and white? Let's try diorite instead of granite. I suspect that's going to be way too stark. But yes, Evan 18. We know we're having a pretty decent stream when we get close to or surpass 20. Thank you guys for all the likes. I forgot T-Bomb picked the verb at the start, but I forgot what it was. Started with a B, but I don't think it was bash, but it might have been.
Last?
Hmm?
Last or something like that?
Yeah, I think that's right. I don't know. Maybe the other problem that I'm having here is when we go this tall with it, it loses the deep slate bricks, kind of lose like visual distinctiveness from the stone bricks. So maybe the other problem is we need a different deep slate brick underneath it. Just wanted to say hi and that the wall looks cool. Well, thank you. No, it's worse.
Now it looks like a white billboard.
Yeah. What if we... Okay. Hold on. What if we copy the design... Oh, dear. The design that is right behind it, right? This is a 4x4.
Yeah, we could.
It would definitely be on brand. We may or may not like it in diagonal, but... So in that case... 2 of those can stay. Oh. Oh, well, the 2 in the middle would stay. Doing pretty well, Terry. Thank you. How are you? Obviously, had a bit of a full plate, but other than that... Oh. Caught myself. It's close. I don't have any of that type of stone brick on me right now, but I can make it. Yeah, doing pretty well, Terry. We got the mosaic upgrades done, and we're doing some testing for designs for the gatehouse in the front of the castle. So that's nice. We had a nice workout earlier. That felt good. What else did I do today? I don't know. I burned some time a little bit this morning, but I needed a little bit of time to kind of veg. Actually, we already have a stone cutter out there. I'm pretty sure I can turn existing stone brick into that. Pretty anxious, to be honest, but that's been kind of the same for... No, I can't. Dang it. It has to be straight up stone. But that's been the same for a few days, so at least you have a focus. You know, I don't know if that's said tongue-in-cheek or not, but that may be a bit of a blessing. What is happening here?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Like, a bunch of the dirt got dug up, and then this random deep slate?
I have no idea.
It's like... It's covering the slits, like, into... I wonder if there was something like a zombie or somehow attacking a horse, like, over a gate? But... yeah, that just makes the entire look of the stable, like, completely worthless. I'd rather have to occasionally replace a horse than have that.
That's the first time I've seen that one.
But you've seen what? Sorry?
Those bricks.
Gotcha. I don't remember if I finished that thought, Terry, but I was starting to say something along the lines of, I don't know if that was said tongue-in-cheek or not, but I hope there may actually be some value there in that way. That's actually not bad. It definitely... It looks a little disjointed just because of the way that diagonals go versus being flat, but it doesn't look billboardy, at least.
Yeah.
Oh, and the middle. I guess the middle's different. But I'm curious, what if we do the middle in the deep slate bricks just to make it, you know, slightly different? You in the deep slate bricks instead of in the stone bricks like the original design had. No, but maybe stone bricks still. That tells a weird visual story with the deep slate bricks underneath it. Yeah, I think we set this up and then maybe just hold off on roofing it. And then once we get it set up, we break for today and look at it with fresh eyes next week. So we're actually... Oh, wow. Yeah, we are right up on 3 hours. What I'm curious about is if let's experiment with a different deep slate brick for the other pillar. I think this is going to be a miss, but
it looks weirdly scaled.
Yeah, it does kind of look scaly. It's interesting. Which is kind of good to know for future use. Yeah. Yeah, because, you know, usually it's kind of like interspersed. Yeah, that could be interesting for like a Dragon Slayer kind of look. But yeah, I don't think that's what we want here.
That might be interesting on the inside there, top.
Oh, yeah. I doubt I'm going to like that, but it's worth looking at. It's also worth thinking about maybe actually creating some sort of a design in the pillar.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, actually, yeah, I have an idea. Hold up. Do I have enough? Actually, I will once I hack that up. Hold on. Do you have any more? I forget what that one's called. Chiseled, I think, brick. The one that is on the corners. Awesome, thank you. Oh, there we go. Okay. What if we do something like... I want out of my way. That one. Oh, hold on. Where is it? There we go. That's what it's here. These the 3, yeah. Oh, dang it! My extendy arms weren't quite long enough. And then, I don't know, whatever. Start with, I I don't think I like the white, but I think the overall idea is not bad. I think it needs to be something that ties together more color-wise, though. Oh, that's quick. Canceled?
No. Probably.
Oh.
And by the time I get back to work, it'll...
Yeah, no, not worth it at all. Okay. Oh. Uh-huh.
Pretty much like Dylan.
Right.
But in that time, it's like...
That's actually not bad. What if we do like this?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Maybe flip-flop? I mean, do the top obviously as well. Actually, wait, hold on. Maybe we go back out of item frame mode. Go back to like this. If only there was some sort of scaffolding or something we could use. No, I don't like it like that. But I wonder, what if we do like that? I'll do it above as well. Oh, interesting. Maybe? If we're going with that idea, go all the way. That's like. And that looks too random. But also we should sleep really quick. Okay. I have an idea. Let's try and do hold up really quick. That into that into that with the white in the middle. Kind of reverse it. That's pretty good. I mean, that's his first time too, right? That looks kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like that better. It just spaces out the diorite a little bit more from the diorite that's above it.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! Womp womp. What time are you gonna go, sweetie? Is your time at 6 or 6:30? Okay. If you want, we're getting pretty close to a stopping point. We could try and do Horde Night. Okay. We should have like you know, half an hour before Horde Night starts, and then whatever, 10 minutes of Horde Night, or 15. Sure. Yeah, I think that's the best arrangement we've had so far.
Yeah, we can start there for now and come back to it later. If somebody comes up with a better arrangement. I think something else than the chiseled brick, like the chiseled stone right there, would make work better, but I don't know what.
You mean the other, instead of the black ones that are currently around it?
No, instead of these pieces, the ones in the center, like the ones at the bottom are fine, but like.
Oh, got it. Yeah, I do kind of wonder. Actually, I wonder now what we think. I want to leave the middle, but I wonder what we think about the kind of scaly look of the cobbled deep slate now. Oops. Oh my god. Kind of cool. I don't know if I like it for this project, but it does create kind of a cool contrast with how slick the other blocks are. That does not go well with the granite. I wonder what if we do deep slate tile. I think that's gonna be far enough to hurt. I just think the deep slate tile looks too modern. I still think it looks too out of place with the rest of the color scheme. Yeah, I think let's leave it like that for now. That way we can kind of, like, we have a good easy spot to see kind of what ideas we were kicking around, and then we can just put fresh eyes on it. But overall, I like, you know, now that we can actually see it, I like the idea of at least mostly leaving the rest of the diagonal alone and just having the accent come from the gatehouse. I might want to try and do some little thing in the middle of the wall, just like one little something, but I think overall I like that. It really makes the gatehouse stick out. Yeah, maybe we do some little accents with something like that in one or two of the pillars, but Yep. Cool. Well, thanks for getting on and helping at least kick that off. I was really struggling with where to even kind of like start with an idea for this side, so I think we have a good start at least. I'm gonna go ahead and hop off though and start our wind down. Thank you much. Yeah, Lily, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I'm just starting to go design blind now. I just want to say thank you all for being here. We appreciate you. Thank you for getting us to 18 likes. If you are here and you enjoy the vibes, if you have not already blasted that like button, please don't forget to do it. We are outie. If you like Minecraft and you like YouTube, we do this on most Mondays and Fridays, starting at about 1 p.m. Pacific time, and we usually go until sometime around 4:30 and between 4 and 5, sorry. So our next stream will be over on Twitch. That's why it's in purple. You can see on the schedule there. Tomorrow night, twitch.tv/HereThereBeMonsters, starting about 25.5 hours from now. Thank you very much, Terry. You as well. Tig, yes. So Pixie's home between a few things. She was off early today for an appointment and some other stuff. So I am gonna play on the game that she and I started together first because it's Horde Night, and she needs to leave to swim in right about an hour. So we're gonna knock out Horde Night really quick, and then I'm okay after that. But if you're going to bed, obviously I totally get that. So I'll be hanging out here for a minute really quickly, making the thumbnail for the VOD before we shut off the stream, but I am going to turn off the camera. So I just want to say thank you guys all for being here. And as always, take care and be excellent to each other. Sounds good, Tig. Thank you. If you do end up being awake sometime between like 45 minutes and an hour and a half from now, I may throw out an ad for 7 Days to Die. But obviously, if you're not wanting to stay up that late, please feel free to get some sleep. You have my permission. I don't have a good button for that. I felt like that needed some sort of a sound effect after it. I needed like an audible kappa, but I don't really, like gasp didn't really work. Fail didn't work. The victory sound, I don't know, victory sound would have been okay, I guess. Elder abuse. You should be nice to your elders. I wasn't selected in the new egg shuffle. Speaking of gasps. Also, Terry, if you're still here, keep us updated, please, on Little One and the rest of your family. We'll be rooting for you guys. Right, but I am your elder, so that makes it elder abuse. Yeah, we're rooting for you guys. I hope it does not spread to anybody else in the family. And if it does, obviously, I hope the symptoms are mild. But mainly just I hope Little One gets through it okay. Obviously, being younger helps, but it's not a guarantee. So we'll be thinking about you guys. I'm sure everything will be okay. But I totally understand your nervousness going into it. Cool. I did it. Oh crap. I probably have to resize the image. It's probably too big. 2.36 megabytes. Let's go with 84%. 2.1. Dang it. Close. 82%. 2.0, but it'll probably yell at me. It'll say it's too loud. 81%. Come on. I gotta do me like this, YouTube. Ah, okay. 80%. Nail it. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you guys. Have a good rest of your night if I don't talk to you, and have a great start to your week. Thank you all for being here.